Everybody loves a good mystery, but what happens when a mystery never has its satisfying ending? Those are the cases we will be talking about in this video. Today, we will look at 3 unsolved mystery cases that are strange, creepy, and frustratingly without a conclusion. Hello and welcome to our channel, The Mystery Amuse. We bring you the mysteries that need solving every day. Before we move on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button. Now, let's start with the video. Number 3. The Nanjing 1.19 Dismemberment Case. On the night of January 10, 1996, Diao Aiking and her roommates got into a fight because they had been punished for using electronics. She chose to take a walk outside to calm down. Aiking wore a red coat when she walked out onto Queen Street, and she never came back. On January 19, after it snowed a lot in Nanjing, a woman who was cleaning the road found a bag with 500 pieces of what she thought was leftover meat. She took the bag home to wash the meat, but as soon as she saw 3 human fingers in the bag, she called the police. By the time she had called the police, they already found 4 other black bags with human remains in Nanjing. Diao Aiking's body parts were found to be the ones that had been found. The body of Aiking was found in the area after more searching. She had been cut into over 2,000 pieces. Her heart, liver, and spleen were missing, which was strange. Some parts of her body, including her head, had been boiled. The bags were printed with the words Shanghai and landscapes of Guilin. There were no hints that could help figure out who did it. Even after a long search, the police still haven't found the person who did the crime. People in China think that she was killed so that her organs could be sold on the black market. A famous intestine transplant surgery happened around the same time as the murder. Also, the fact that she was boiled would get rid of the anesthesia. The doctor who did the transplant killed himself when he was 85. Many people think he did it because he felt bad about what he did. This theory has never been proven. In China, the case has almost turned into a myth, especially since she left in a red coat. In Chinese culture, the color red is very important and is linked to a god or a scary ghost. It also has religious and spiritual meanings. Even though the police have looked for a long time, they haven't found any clues about who did it. Number 2. The Girl with No Name. On Monday, February 28, 1983, in St. Louis, Missouri, 2 scavengers went to the basement of an empty apartment building at 5635 Clemens Avenue to look for scrap metal for their car. One of them took out his lighter to light a cigarette, and that's when they saw something horrible. There was an African-American girl, estimated to be between 8 and 11 years old, and between 14 and 5'6" tall. She was lying face down with her pants and underwear taken off. She was wearing a bloody yellow V-neck sweater with no tags. Her head was decapitated and mold was growing on her neck. Her nails were painted red, and her hands were tied together at the wrists with red and white nylon rope. When homicide detectives first got to the scene of the crime, they thought the victim might have been a sex worker. However, when they examined the body, they saw that the victim hadn't gone through puberty. Due to the lack of blood, they knew she had been killed somewhere else. They did find some traces of blood. On the side of the wall that led to the basement, there were marks that showed she had been carried and that her body had brushed against it. An autopsy showed that she had been raped and that she had been strangled 3 to 5 days before her body was found. Even though a lot of people looked for the child's head, it was never found. This slowed down the investigation because dental exams and face reconstructions using forensic technology programs couldn't be done. After 10 months of trying every possible lead and no one coming forward to claim her body, she was buried in December 1983 at Washington Park Cemetery in Berkeley, Missouri. Authorities thought a family member may be involved because no child had been reported missing. Her case has never been resolved. Number 1. The Shanxi village that disappeared. The disappearance of an entire village in the Qinling Mountains in Jiangsu province in 1987 is not exactly a murder story, but a mystery case that is still being talked about in Chinese media. Locals say that in just one night, all tens of thousands of people and all the cats, dogs, and livestock in a small Qinling village disappeared without a trace. The story goes that various people had spotted unidentified flying objects above the village. This story was later banned by the Chinese Communist government, which gave the event the code name Nightcat Incident. Some people say that the incident was related to a top-secret matter, which is why the villagers were moved and told not to tell anyone about the secret matter. This fits with what an older person from a nearby village told reporters. That night, there were army troops in the area, supposedly to move people to other places. In the end, it's not clear what parts of the story are true and what parts aren't, making it almost like a folktale where the facts aren't clear. Even now, nobody lives in the village. Sometimes, no matter how badly we want to know the answer to a mystery, we never get it. Do you know of any other unsolved murder mysteries? Do let us know in the comments. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. We will see you in the next video. Till then, take care.